The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Great movie. But how are the special features on the 35th anniversary Blu-ray? This year we've gotten word that Rocky Horror Picture Show will get a 4K release for the 50th anniversary. That's right, 50th anniversary. This is a 15-year-old Blu-ray we're talking about today. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the Ectoviolence channel. My name is Alec. In my lap is Darwin, and behind me, that dark sludge over here is Yoshi. Today we're talking the Rocky Horror Picture Show, specifically the Blu-ray release, the 35th anniversary, and the special features which are on here. The reason I'm doing this video is because I ran a poll on my channel seeing what video I should do next, and this one won, so here we are. Now there's one special feature in particular on here that I want to talk about that we're going to get into. It's called the Midnight Experience. Honestly, for a long time, I had just the regular DVD edition of this, and at some point, I think I got this for Christmas from my sister, but it is wonderful. I love the artwork. I love that this is the artwork underneath. This is the sleeve that came with it. It's beautiful. One of my favorites in the collection. I do have this on VHS as well, and I'm probably going to get the 4K just to do a review on that because I love this movie so much. Like, it rules. Another interesting thing about this is it does include both the US and UK versions for this movie. Now there's not a lot of differences, but there is an entire song that's added in the UK version. And you can watch it just as a special feature on here if you so choose. Before we get into all the other special features, let's talk about this Midnight Experience. So there are 4 features for the Midnight Experience when you go and locate this special feature. The first one listed is a trivia track. Now this pops up in the top left hand of the screen, and it's nothing too crazy, but it does give me a bunch of facts that I didn't know personally. And what's really cool is that they are relevant facts to what is happening in the movie at the time, or the actor that just popped up on screen, you know. For example, Richard O'Brien. When he pops up on screen for the first time, there's some Richard O'Brien facts on screen, and I love that. So the trivia track, not bad. I like that one. Then there is the vintage callback track, which is unrated, I might add, and does include some slurs and stuff, which is, I think, okay considering the subject matter. But if you've ever been to a live showing where everybody's partaking, this is one of those movies that's perhaps the most famous movie for doing this, not just with the movie, but the stage performance as well. These callbacks started before it was just the movie. They did it with the show. And I've never been someone who's crazy about stage productions, but like certain stuff lends itself really well to it. Like this, I would go see a Rocky Horror stage production for sure. These callback phrases all appear in the top right, and there are so many that it's like, my god, are there people who actually know all of these? Like, my holy shit, it's like keeping up with a script. It is difficult. Next up on the bottom left of the screen is the prop box. Now the prop box is, I guess, mildly interesting. It doesn't translate as well to a home release. This one is pretty goofy. Now you can find online lists of like all the sources and like even just graphics of what these props all individually are supposed to do. And while you're watching the movie, they'll actually light up and tell you, you're supposed to use this one. It'll like switch to it. But again, it's a little goofy. It's a little weird. It doesn't really do much for me. Lastly is the picture-in-picture show that appears on the bottom right of the screen. Now there's another special feature, searching for the Rocky Horror like shadow cast. This was made as a DVD special feature. That fact makes it cool, especially if you're into stage productions and stuff like that. Although, again, it's a shadow cast, so they're basically just acting out the movie line for line. And some of it's kind of impressive, just, you know, getting all that down, to be honest. But it's like, I'm not going to watch the whole movie this way. It's kind of just distracting, you know what I mean? I mean, the people kind of nailed it for the most part, but the craziest part about this Midnight Experience special feature is that you can also turn them on all at the same time. All 4 of them. Complete chaos, disrupting the entire movie. And to some extent, that's really funny because that's what would happen if you went to like a live showing of this. There'd be people participating, shouting out stuff, people acting it out, quoting it the whole time, so it'd be ridiculous. This would have been a really great way to spend your time during the pandemic. And besides that, there are some other interesting special features, such as Rocky-oke, which is basically just karaoke of the songs, which is very interesting because it's just done along with the movie, so all the sounds of the movie are there except the singing. So all the like sound effects and music are there, so you'll hear like footsteps and the music, but you won't hear the singing. I don't know, I could see you having some fun with that, but as I'm reading off the back here, it also says Mick Rick, a photographer. Mick Rick's Picture Show, a gallery, press book and poster gallery, audio commentary by Richard O'Brien and Patricia Quinn. That I actually would be interested in checking out. Richard O'Brien, if you don't know, played Riff Raff and also wrote the musical, so we love Richard O'Brien. Deleted musical scenes and outtakes, alternate black and white opening, alternate credit ending and misprint ending, Rocky Horror double feature video show, Beacon Theater, New York City, Time Warp music video, and much more. So most of those were just like photo galleries and little things, nothing too crazy. Fun stuff to flip through if you're a big fan of the movie. Something to consider though as they release the 4K of this movie. This is a restored 4K/2K master from the original camera negatives. I wonder if they're going to do an entirely new scan, or if they're going to reuse this 4K scan and put it on a 4K disc. I'd be interested to see what's up with that. Also, if they're going to have special features for it, is it going to be a lot of the same stuff? I would hope they would include all this for other people, but I also hope that there's new special features that aren't on here. I'd like to see some new stuff, and not stuff like the Shadowcast, like new interviews, maybe a new commentary. There's way to give us new special features for that, and I gotta say, I am looking forward to it. Well, that's it. That is the Rocky Horror Picture Show 35th Anniversary Blu-ray special features, mainly the Midnight Experience, which I think is worth dabbling in once if you have this version, or if you don't even have one and you're looking to pick one up. If you're not picky about 4Ks and stuff, like this is a good version to pick up. You could probably find it used easily. I don't know if this is the version that they still print or not, if it's the same disc and they just do different art, or haven't looked that deep into it. But if you like this video, be sure to check out this one and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.